Hi, I'm Devin, and this is my co-founder Bassam, and we're with Secure. We're excited to introduce our emergency savings solution called SecureSave. Because of the pandemic, more employees than ever are prioritizing emergency savings, and a new category of benefit around emergency savings accounts has started to take off. We're excited to be able to explain to you today why this is an amazing new growth opportunity that you really need to pay attention to. Whether you're a bank or credit union, a record keeper, or a benefit broker of any type, emergency savings accounts has an opportunity to create a tremendous new growth for you that we believe is even bigger than health savings accounts ultimately. So today we're going to show you the SecureSave app, how it helps people save for emergencies, our employer portal, and how employers of any size can create an emergency savings program for their employees, and then why you should prioritize this as a new growth opportunity in the future. Let's dig in and we'll show you the employee app first. This is our SecureSave app. It's the first purpose-built emergency savings app. When we worked with people to ask what they really wanted in an emergency savings account, there's a few things that are really important. One was they really liked the purpose-built nature of it. They wanted something that not just was a place to put money, but actually made it easier, more automatic, and supported them in that process. So you'll notice some really subtle differences. There's no balance. There's emergency savings balance. There's no transfer withdrawal. There's get emergency money. Everything is just totally focused around the idea of helping them save and getting them through these situations. Now, SecureSave is an invitation-based product. So you got to get invited by your employer today to join. So if you go to the banks section, what you'll see is that when you first get invited, you have to link any US-based checking or savings account. Very easy, set it up, and then that's how you actually access your funds. The next major piece is if you go to plan, this is where your employer, you can see, you have multiple employers supporting SecureSave, the goal that you've set, and most importantly, the match. The second most important feature of our emergency savings program is that there's a match. You have a very purpose-built product with free money. Very compelling already. And so the match is very small. It's not meant to fund the account. It's just there to really help people start and maintain the habit. But the main feature is if you go back to home, we'll get some emergency money. People come in, there's something going on, they click this. Again, you'll notice very subtle. It's not about transfer withdrawal, or it's all about getting money. What do you need, not what do you want? So let's say I need 50 bucks. I'll type in 50 and then I'll hit next. And again, a very key thing we ask, what's the emergency? What are you dealing with? We're trying to understand their situation so we can support them through it. So let's say I have a car repair issue. So I'm going to click that. Now, this is where we can present other options, other ways they can solve this problem, and ways that they can get money in a variety of different situations, whether it's faster, more convenient, whatever it may be. Again, we're here to support them. So let's say I just want to get it back to my credit union. I'll click that, and then I'll confirm, and that's it. Just that simple. Very easy. As I said, really the key components of an emergency savings account, what we found and makes SecureSave so successful, it's easy, it's automatic, it's purpose-built, and there's a match. That's super compelling. People love it. So let's now show you what the employer side looks like and how you create an emergency savings program at your company. You go to securesave.com. Any company can create an account really easily, put in some basic information. They then create their accounts that they're going to have money pulled from to fund the SecureSave emergency accounts. Could be any corporate account, usually what you have payroll come through. And the most important part is we're going to configure our emergency savings program now. Like I said, the match is a really compelling piece, but it doesn't have to be that complicated. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. These are the main parameters that we do. First is we recommend you set up a default participation. So what's the kind of basic starting amount all employees are going to have? They could change it. They could go up and down, but that's where they start. Typically, that's going to be tied to their ongoing match. It could be just a few bucks per payroll, so long as they meet some minimum amount of participation. Again, it could be very small, but a little bit goes a long way to help people save. And then finally, there is usually a starting bonus, like 20 to 25 bucks, just to incentivize them to start, and that's it. So now I'm ready. I'm going to go invite some employees. And again, it's invitation-based, very easy. SecureSave is purposely separate and apart from your 401k. So it can be done really quite simply. It can be done without a 401k. You just invite the employee, they get an email. That email basically says they get a free emergency savings account they have full control over, and there's some free money in the match. But we have found, and others have found, that 70% of people will click that even without the match, up to 90% if and when there is a match. And our adoption rate so far, we're seeing easily over 30%. Typically, we expect 30 to 50% of employees will take this up. The CFPB has also put out guidelines for auto enrollment to emergency savings accounts. And so that makes this an even more exciting opportunity. So now that you've invited your employees, you're going to go to funding. This is the last step. Every payroll, just like a health savings account or 401k, you're going to fund these. This is what the manual batch look like. It just kind of gives it a little bit more visual. Most of this is going to be automated through your payroll provider, so it's really easy for the employer. You set what the employee deduction is, what's the match, when it's going to run. You hit submit batch. We pull those funds out, fund the SecureSave sub-accounts. We're the record keeper. We work with different custodians, and that's it. Just that simple. So again, emergency savings accounts hit an inflection point with the pandemic. And this is going to happen. These are going to be a huge deal over the next many years. And emergency savings accounts are going to be bigger than health savings accounts. They're easier to access. They work for more cases. There's less restrictions, and people like them even more. And employers are adopting these types of programs more than almost any other new benefit program right now. And it's really just starting to catch on. There's a huge opportunity for banks and credit unions, record keepers, or insurance brokers to take a dominant position of this. And the time is now. We're the leading tech. We have the market traction ready. We're ready to scale. We're looking for forward-looking partners like yourselves to help people save for emergencies. Thanks for the time. Come by our booth, learn about our customer case studies, get the research behind this, and learn why you should partner with us and make emergency savings a big part of your growth plan. Thank you.